You are welcome, guys. This video is a comprehensive tutorial on how to cut and sew agbada with the easiest and the fastest method. The secret that I want to release in this video will be a game changer for you if you are a pro or you are a total beginner. I will show you simplest method to stitch the sleeve. This is what a lot of people don't know, and then which a lot of people normally run away from. You can see how relaxed this sleeve is. So I will show you how to stitch this sleeve, and then you will never have a challenges while you are sewing the agbada sleeve again. So a lot of people normally have challenges while they are sewing here because the sleeve will be rumpled and they have a squeeze, and if they iron it, it will still not relax like this. So please make sure you watch the video to the end without skipping any part of it. I will also be telling you the material you may need for agbada if you want to sew a complete agbada dress. Without wasting your time, let's get started. So you first lay the material like this. So this is the material that I'm using for the illustration. So but the first thing that I did here is that I've laid the material in 2 layers like this, and then I spread everything well laid down like this. So this is the green line, and then this vertical line is the savage edge. So you have to apply the agbada length. The length of this agbada is 56 inches. So you measure 56 inches, and then you add additional 2 inches for the M allowance, which we used to fold it at the down part. So you also come front like this, and then you apply the length measurement, which is 56 plus 2 inches, and then you fold it like this. So I'm using a ground I'm cutting this on the floor so that it will be very clear to you, and then the camera will be able to cover everything. So that is why I'm using floor to cut this. On a normal day, I doesn't cut it on the table or cut it on the floor. So I will just measure it in 2 places, and then I will just cut it out. So you continue the measuring from that point. So you measure 58 inches once like this. So that is a 56 plus 2 inches. So you measure 58 like this. So whatever your measurement is, just add additional 2 inches to it. So that will be for the M allowance. So you just roll it out like this, and then you just cut it out. So after you have finished cutting it, that is all on how to cut agbada. So the material you need for this is 7 yards. So both for the kaftan, the trouser, and the agbada. So you need 7 yards, or you buy 6 trousers or 6 trousers. This is it now. After I've separated the material, I've opened everything, and I lay it down like this. So the center of the material will be for the center of the agbada as well, and then the both side will be for the sleeve. You can see how I lay this, and that is all on how to do the cutting. So I'm not separating the sleeve. So this is a mistake many people normally make. I'm not separating the sleeve. So after I've done the embroidery on this, then I will show you how to stitch the sleeve without cutting it separately. So I don't cut the neck for my designer. So this is it. I'm using another material to continue the illustration here, because I've already sewn that agbada, which the material, that black material that I was using before. So I need to use another material to do this. So the wideness of this neck is 5.5. So that is the average measurement for the neck, and then the length of this side is 5.5 also. And then this other side, you can see the shape that I have here. So you slant it like this, and then this other side is 9.5, or you make it 10 inches. So I don't cut the neck for my designer. I've mentioned this in my previous video before. So the designer are the one that usually cut the neck for the agbada. So the sleeve length of this agbada now is a 26. So that is the sleeve of this agbada. Remember, if you want to measure agbada sleeve, you have to measure it from the central back. You have to measure it from the central back, and that is how I have to measure this on the material as well. If you don't know how to take agbada measurement, I have another separate video on that where I teach you how to measure agbada. So there's nothing much on how to measure agbada, just to measure the length and the sleeve. And if you want to measure the sleeve, it should be from the central back of the person you are sewing clothes for. So the sleeve of this is a 26 inches. So just place the tape rule at the center like this, and then you measure 26 inches. So just measure 26 inches. So you mark that 26 inches here. So that is a 26 inches, and then you apply 2 inches, which will be for the folding of the side, and then 1 inches. You apply 1 inch, which will be for the joining of the sleeve. So that is a 3 inches. Whatever your sleeve measurement is, you just need to add a 3 inches to it. And if you don't have up to that, that means you use another material to fold the sleeve. So here now I have to cut the excess that I have on this sleeve. Just have to cut it out. So do the same thing on the other side as well. So the remaining part of this is like a 1 inch. So you just cut it out straight down. So that is it. And the next thing to do now is to get the crease for the sleeve. So now from this central back, you have to measure 10 inches. So measure 10 inches and mark that 10 inches. So from that 10 inches now, measure what you have left. So measure it from this point, and this give me 19.5. So this give me 19.5. So you have to fold that 19.5 now, and then you create a crease on that line. So that is a gator. So you create a gator on that line. So with iron, so measure 19.5. So you set it on the table like this. So that is it. So this is a 19.5. So that is it. So measure everything and make sure that it's all equal or true, and then you press it like this. So make sure that the iron creates a gator on this line. So this line is what we are following. We make use of for the sleeve. So now let me open it, so you can see this, that we have line on this. So that is where I will follow to get the sleeve now. So you do the same thing on this other side. So you just fold it to 19.5. So that is it for the sleeve. It's a 19.5 from up till down. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you are yet to do that, and if this is the first time you are checking on this channel, you are highly welcome. Don't forget to click on the subscribe button and also turn on your notification bell for you to be able to enjoy a whole lot of free videos that I have for you on this channel. Over 200 videos you can learn from on this channel, and for you to be able to be a part of a noble family where we teach everything concerning a men's dress. So you can see the gator on this also. So on both sides now I have a gator on both sides. So you have to come to the machine now to stitch the sleeve. So I'm starting with the sleeve, that is the hem of the sleeve. That is what I'm starting with. So don't forget the folding allowance we have here is 2 inches. So measure that 2 inches and then you fold it in like this. So please make sure you follow this process so that you not have a folding while you are sewing this side. So make sure you watch this area, and I give you some tips which I believe it will help you while you are sewing the sleeve to avoid the folding on the sleeve also. So you measure 2 inches, and then while you are sewing this, make sure you pull the one at the top and then you tension the one at the down. So I will show you that soon. So this is the rough edge on the material now. So any rough edge you have on the material, make sure you fold everything in, or you cut it with scissors. This is a way of making your work to look very neat and then come out very nice. So you can cut it out, or you just fold it in like this. So you may have a rough edge. So I just cut it out like this. So in no way should all this rough edge show on your work. So this is 2 inches, and just fold it in like this, and then you stitch it all through. So don't draw the material. Make sure you just fold it and then put it down wherever it is from. So you can tension the one at the down, and then don't draw this one. So just place it down wherever the folding is. So you can see that from up to down, I did not put any pleating on this, and this sleeve is well relaxed. So you can see this, and I stick the tip of this sleeve. So make sure that when you are sewing the tip of the folding. So that is one of the way of making your work look more professional. So do the same thing on this side also. So make sure you tension the material at the down, and then you pull the one at the top to it. So you just sew it straight down like this, and that is it. So the next thing to do now is to stitch this sleeve. So this is the gator that I have on this. This is the other side. So I have the gator on both sides, which will be for the sleeve. So you just fold it like this. That gator, just fold it like this, hold it together like that. Make sure you pay attention here, and then you stitch it with 0.5 all through. Make sure you follow that gator, that crease. That is very important, so that your work will be very straight. So with this method, this is a secret which a lot of people don't know about sewing of Agbada, and this secret is one of the things that have been helping me in sewing Agbada very fast, easy, and then very simple. So make sure you follow this procedure, and I believe you will come out very nice. Please, if you find this video very helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to give comments. Drop your comments in the comment section box below. So just stitch it straight down like this, and then you just open it like this, and then stitch the tip. So when you are folding it, the folding will be facing the center of the Agbada. So and then you have to spread it open, and then make sure you are stitching the tip of this material, that is of the folding. Make sure you are stitching the tip, and then make sure that the work look very neat. You can see this. I have not ironed it too, and this thing look very nice like this. So you can see this is the back. So you can see how nice it is. So make sure you follow this procedure, and I believe you will come out very nice at the end. So that is it. So you do the same thing on this other side. So look at how laid it is. I've not ironed it and it's well relaxed like this. Just do the same thing on the other side. This is it after I've finished sewing it. So you can see this. So you just lay it on the table like this. You can see the two joining now. So you can see that even almost like I've not sew it. And this is the sleeve. This is the other sleeve also. And now you just fold it together like this. The next thing to do is to stitch the down parts. And once we are done with the down parts, we are almost through with the work. So let me cut out the rough edge on this. So measure 2 inches here. So that is the main allowance we put for this. And measure 4 inches. So just roll it straight. Roll that 2 inches straight, and then you turn it to the other side. Measure 2 inches, and then also measure 4 inches like this. Then you roll it straight. Make sure you cut out all the rough edge at the bottom line like this, so that it will be very easy when you want to sew it. Now just stitch 2 inches here. Sew it straight down to that 4 inches and reinforce it. Make sure you back stitch here so that it will not be losing, and you do the same thing on the other side also. Stitch it, and then you back stitch, sew it straight down, and then you back stitch it also here. Make sure you knit all the thread. Just open it like this. Open it like this, and then you fold it with like a 0.5. Just stitch it straight down. That's 2 inches. You can see that I'm trying to make this joining to be aligned. So when you are sewing it, make sure that that joining fall on each other, and then you draw the one at the down, then you place this one on top of it. Make sure you just fold it like this, and then the stitches fall on the edge of the folding. And that is it. Turn it like this, fold it like this, and then you stitch it straight down. So that is it. That is all on how to sew agbada. So the next thing to do is to iron it and then see how the result is. So please, if you derive value in this video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe as well. So the way to iron the agbada is to first iron it from the back. So first iron all the stitches from the back so that you'll be able to iron it thoroughly. So if you iron it from the back, it will be very easy for you to apply hot iron on it, a very hot iron as the back. So now after you have ironed all the stitches from the back, you can now turn it to the front. Then you iron the sleeve, the joining, and this other sleeve. Then you iron everything completely, and that is all on how to sew agbada dress. If you derive value in this video, which I believe you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and also drop your comment for me in the comment section box below. Till the next time that I'll be bringing you another amazing tutorial like this again, I say thank you for watching and then remain blessed. Bye for now.